my daughter said to me, "You have to use Laura and Jason, they're fabulous." Our daughter is dearest friends with Laura Berns and has been for 10, 15 years. And Laura and Jason sold their home in Toluca Lake last year. And when we put this house on the market, we called them and they impressed us so much. They were so professional. They just had it all handled. They were here for an entire afternoon, looking at the house, talking to us about the house, understanding about the house. It was wonderful. So that's why. They convinced us just by being themselves.
Well, that's a good question. Somehow we would have come across them. I would assume just through they have a tremendous marketing scheme. And the key to hiring them was the team. They weren't just Jason and Laura. They came in with a backup team that was phenomenal, and started with the drone pictures, the brochure that they developed. The brochure alone, I think, sold the house to a fellow that came from New York. So it was fascinating, and it's how you paint that picture. That was the success and why we selected them. I would use thorough.
And I would say what impressed me was, how can I say this? It's not one word, but they handle everything with so much calm. They just, if something comes up, they handle it. It's never a problem, it's never frantic. It's just, we'll take care of it, and they do. So that's not one word, sorry.
Well, for me, it's their picture on the side of the truck. So it's a closer. But it's absolutely, and that's a follow-up to that thoroughness that I was referring to, because as a team, from point A to the end of the sale, there's never a lapse time in between. There's always, and as Susan said, if there's a problem, they have a way of taking an eraser to that problem and completing it. So we are really kind of standing around watching and shaking our head and saying that's right, and it's done. So
I've never known, we haven't sold a house in 47 years, but I've never known realtors to have teams, as Scott talked about that a little bit. The team was so impressive. Everyone was so competent, really.
Absolutely. Great piece of marketing.
A great piece of marketing, and they were just so generous with it.
You just don't see that.
Take it. It's been to Texas twice in the last 6 months. Poor guy. Anyway, that too was wonderful. I love that the truck is also available to nonprofits. I followed the truck to our house behind Scott in the truck and could see that on the back of it. And I thought that was so lovely that they offer it to not only clients, but to nonprofits for whatever needs. That's but that's the way they are. That's really Jason and Laura.
Well, the team, they become a team for the neighborhood when they do that. It's not just about selling real estate, but it's also about how others can benefit, which is important. The Berns team is good company.
Yes.
Is the best way to put it.
Not only are they a good company, they're good company.